last we had left off, you guys had been infiltrating a knoll cave, on the hunt for some, on the hunt for a group of gnolls that have been attacking the city. You guys fought your way through many a corridor, some single filely. You guys have successfully beat them, and are thinking about taking a rest. And as you guys set up to try and prep that, Jeff, mid-battle, went off strolling through the cave. So we're going to pick up with him. So, Jeff, you walk into this room, and all you see is this. It's a small room. It roll.
Change the AFK timer real quick.
Roll me a perception check, Jeff.
Perception check, Jeff. 20. Natty.
Natural 20.
Yep.
That's a good way to start, detective. It looks like it is an office. You notice the desk. You peruse around and see work, notes, a keepsake skull, you notice the skull on the ground at the back. But what you also notice is the
what?
The key in it.
A key in it. Ooh.
In the pile of skull and bones in the back.
Let's scoop that up.
Okay. You now have one miscellaneous key.
Do I notice any importance to the notes and the skull on the table?
The skull, no, it looks like it was probably a kill and kept for as a keepsake from just from a glory hunt. The notes seem to be rally points and targets, depicting where they plan on the route they plan on taking and where they had planned on striking next.
Let's scoop those up.
Okay. You notice in front of you is a door, and to the right of you is a door.
Me to the front. I am gonna start heading back to the group.
Okay.
I'll let them know what I found. Not trying to walk into tragedy.
Okay. You don't want to check the doors or nothing? Just walking out?
Just walking out.
Gotcha.
I'll come back to this later.
Detective.
Case closed.
I found the key. Case closed.
Just remember, tragedy plus time equals comedy, so...
There's a political joke in that somewhere.
Well, there is now.
I was gonna say everything's a political joke.
All right. You walk back through the tunnel that brought you there. You walk back through the opening area, and you walk up and around to and follow the piles of dead bodies. And you see your friends all kind of hunkered down in a closed off hallway. Now, what do the rest of you want to do? You have not rested yet. So y'all still have all
Did
that.
we made camp last week and we were going to take a rest and set alarms, I thought, right?
I had said that we were going to wait on that because I wanted to see if need to do Jeff's stuff first before you skipped 8 hours.
I'm going to hand the notes in the paperwork that I found to
David.
not David. I'm looking at the list of our names here. I'm trying to figure out Flynn.
Derek.
I'm giving
My
it to
audio
Flynn.
was terrible for a second.
You're giving it to me?
No. Yeah, Gavin. I'm giving it to you. You're the one I'm giving it to.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm letting you know that I found all that. Well, you're the part of this,
see you boys in
the
the same
group,
room
and the
again.
reason why we're out here. So
Fair enough.
you're the part of the group, the whole reason why we're here and whatnot. So give it to you.
Papers and keys.
Also, I found this odd-shaped key under a skull. Don't know what it goes to.
That looks like a smoking can for marijuana.
Smoking can. It probably leads to another room of smoking cans. If I had to guess.
Okay, so are you guys going to set camp, do all that? Blah blah.
I say that now that we're all one group, we should probably try to set camp and
Yep.
yeah.
I think most
Okay.
of us could use a heal.
So
I'm
It
not
is-
tired. What happened?
it is you all are hurt and you would probably want to dress your wounds. It is like 10 a.m. because that's when you got in. And the fight took probably like a minute or two, maybe 5 max.
Just got here, guys. Y'all tired?
They don't know. But you can still take your long rest. There's nothing in D&D that says you can't rest just because it's early morning. So you
Need a
guys
long
can
rest?
set up. You guys could do a short rest and burn your hit dice. Some people may need a long rest for their spells, though.
I definitely need a long rest, so
What's the spell?
So that's up to you guys as a group to decide what you want to do. Is it a long rest? Is it a short rest? Or is it...
I'm good to keep rolling, honestly.
Yeah, I can keep
I'm
going.
good to keep rolling.
I could just take a short rest and hit dice. That's good enough for me.
If anybody has spare health potions, I'd be willing to take one. I might need one in the future.
I don't think I even have
well for my
all should have.
healing spells I need a long rest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Your cleric may need, or your bard, your healer may need long
cleric
rest.
bard healer.
cleric bard
Cleric
healer. Yeah, man.
Or he's just weak. Either way.
I don't care. We can
I was
take
gonna
one.
say I do have a health potion, but I do require a long rest.
That's fine. I don't care. We could try. We are in the middle of a cave in the middle of the
You
day.
can always try. Okay, so is that what you guys are doing? Attempting a long rest?
Yep. And
Sure.
David used his doors off his coat too.
Yes, David
I
burned the
remember
doors off the coat. That's what make the that's what makes the door. So as you guys are sitting in this hallway, you see this raggedy cape that that Frillimir has been wearing, and he rips off one patch as he walks to one side, and you see him look down at it, and he chucks it in the air, and you see him do and you see him kind of wave his hands around, and out pops this door, and suddenly the patch has turned into this door, and you see him set it in the ground, and as he sets it in the ground, you see it just starts to expand outward at a rapid pace. It expands out wide and top, and it just fills the gap, completely sealing off the one side of the cave as it like slams into the stone walls around you, creating a perfect seal. And you watch as he walks to the other end of the cave, and he does the same thing, and you now see 2 holes.
Cool. Goodbye.
That
That wasn't David. It couldn't have been.
it
No,
was
it
Gavin.
wasn't. It's
Yeah,
Gavin.
Gavin had said that he will be in and out. That he's at a friend's house right now, and they have to go run errands, so he'd be here for like the first half hour to an hour, and then they'll be back. Then they'll be, and then he'll be back at the end or something like that. He said that he'll be here. I said, whatever, dude, it works. So as he sets that up, what else are you guys doing to try and prep for this long run?
I'm going to consume one ration. Ness will consume one ration.
Go. That all we're doing?
If a watch is needed, I'll be a
Thank-
part of the first one or
You have
all of them.
alarm. Someone has alarm, don't they?
I do not.
I thought just David.
No, David does not.
Oh, I have alarm.
Ooh, woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just set up alarm.
Okay, what side of the hallway are you setting it up on? You can choose a door, a window, or a area of a 20-foot cube. So you can take up half of the hallway, or you can do an entire door area. And it's 20 foot out from the door. Theodora.
Just smiling the whole time.
I know.
Like, I'm gonna do this to piss Dad off.
You can choose whether the alarm is mental or audible. I would also like to know which that is.
We're gonna do audible.
Okay.
I think I'll do. Can I do the side of the hallway I'm on? Or is that what you mean by?
It is a 20-foot cube, so it would be. So if you put it down around you, it'd be right in the middle of the hallway and not on either. You can do it up to just a door as well.
Okay, where are the?
There is a door. There's a door here, and there is a door.
Let's do that door by Zergic.
Okay. So you go about. So you go up and you produce a tiny bell and a piece of silver wire, and you start weaving it around the door's area. The audible alarm will produce a sound of a handbell for 10 seconds within 60.
Okay.
With it being like that, though, when it triggers, they will also hear it, so they will know you.
Yeah.
Okay. If that is it, I need you guys to set up watches unless you guys think you are good enough.
I think we're fine.
I think we're fine.
Okay.
Well, if it's just Ness by himself, he's gonna curl up in a ball in the corner.
Okay.
We're not going to watch the door that's not alarmed.
I mean, that's the cave entrance.
I'll watch it.
It's just the entrance?
Jeff, do you tell them what you came to?
Yeah. I was explaining to Gavin that and when I said, hey, I got this key, you know, where I found it, what I saw.
Okay, so Jeff has rallied that there is a hallway that he went through, and there was 2 doors that haven't been explored that he chose to walk away from and come immediately back to you. And he came from that way that doesn't have alarm.
I think we need to watch.
Easy. I'm wide awake anyway. We just woke up like 3 hours ago.
Tired boys. Okay. So my people taking watch, give me a perception roll, please.
9.
Okay.
How many do we need on watch?
You guys can have as many as you want on watch.
Jeff's well rested. He can handle it.
Okay.
I got it.
Or Xanster, I should say. I need to get better at that.
As that watch as that watch comes to a close, somewhat uneventful, who's taking the next 2 hours? Jeff, you can.
Boy.
I was gonna say, Jeff, you could keep on it the whole time if you want.
I
He's
keep on. I'm
literally gaining nothing from this.
I'm
Alright.
on it. Give me one good fight, and I'll fucking switch.
Another roll.
19.
All right. You start to hear movement from. You hear like shufflings and somewhat distant.
Oh yeah, I should turn to a human again.
Somewhat
Oh,
distant.
you were a bear that whole time?
For an hour.
I probably would have reacted to that.
You hear like scuffling, somewhat distant shouting, off a ways. You can't really discern from where. You can discern that it's from, more so towards the door that is blocked. But you do hear some faint movement from the area that is not. Just like scuffles of creatures of the caves and such.
Oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. If it sounds distant and it doesn't sound like anything's approaching, then I'm it's good. I'm gonna let people sleep.
All right.
Twiddle their thumbs. Whatever they doing. I'll take the next watch as well. If
Okay.
there is a need for it.
There is, because long rest for most people have 8 hours.
Yeah.
Except for Shadow, hers is only 4.
Oh,
Um,
shame.
so
Yeah.
so
I know that feel.
if you want, you can keep on keeping on.
Another roll.
I'll stay up with him this time too.
Okay. You only need like 6 hours of.
It says 6 in the 2.
You only need like the 6 hours, but long rests typically have to be. The downtime typically is 8 hours, so that everyone can go through and get their 6 hours.
Get it,
But
6 hours. Yeah.
you guys could probably cut it short if you let Ness sleep the whole time. It's just whoever the last person that would be up with Jeff wouldn't get theirs unless it was Shadow, because she only needed the
So long rest restores our hit points and all our hit die, right?
long rest restores everything.
Everything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Can we go ahead then?
You can, yes.
I'm not done rolling dice for the others.
You can, because yours is only 4 hours. So any time
Oh yeah.
you only need 4 hours of rest to be considered a long rest.
And you just
Everyone
hit
else
the
needs
4 hour.
minimum 6. Yeah, you just hit 4. So you could stay up for watch and you wouldn't suffer anything.
Okay.
With Jeff, if they tried to cut it short. Otherwise, if they did the full 8, it just depends on them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who are my watch people? Who's staying up? Who's
I can stay up and help.
okay? And you could stay up and willing thumbs do nothing. You can, drowse, resting isn't sleep; it is more of a meditative state. So All right, perception rules, boys. You can make one if you want to.
15.
I got a nat 20
Woo woo.
without my advantage.
You can because it's on hearing, right? Especially.
I get advantage on hearing and smell based.
All right.
perception.
You can tell the direction. You can tell that the sound of like the scuffling and like the kind of shouting. You can discern that it is two separate voices. You can't quite make out words. Even if you could, it probably wouldn't be a language you understood. The few words that you could grasp at. But it's very echoey sounding, and you can tell it's coming from
A distance away, most likely.
quite a distance away. But with your hearing, you can hear that it seems to be echoing back from the front and the door and the back door.
Both sides.
It's like echo bouncing. So yeah.
Okay. During this 2 hours, I guess I'll explain to Jeff how I can turn into a bear at will to not be alarmed.
So what are you? Some sort of man bear pig?
My bear pig.
Minus the pig.
Minus the pig. But I'm a man
That turns into a bear.
sometimes.
But not a
Do you let people ride on you? Yeah,
Not that
do you
kind of
do
bear.
like
It's giant.
do you do like mounted combat scenarios?
It's not that kind of game.
I'm more likely I just get a little bit bigger. I don't turn into a massive bear per se. I'm probably still smaller than you.
Oh boy. Well, you can ride on my back anytime.
All right.
Giggity.
That sounds hot.
All right.
Fun. Now what? We all rested and
Are
thoroughly.
you guys cutting it at the 6?
Does anybody else need?
Did everybody get a rest?
All
I
the
guess
spellcasters
probably
got
fine.
full rest.
Yep. Okay. You guys can kind of wrap it up early if you want.
Should we start kicking people in the heads and waking them up?
Definitely do that.
I already woke up. I'm good. I pushed my button.
I'm ready.
All right. So y'all have long rested. Y'all have regained all your things that equate with that. I need to bring up Frilomir's D&D Beyond sheet and Flynn's D&D Beyond sheet so I can do that for them. Long rest. Take long rest. Long rest. Take long rest. Okay.
Who was
So-
it that needed the health potion, or is that covered?
I should be okay as long as you guys don't let me die.
Okay, because I still have that potion of healing. So
Yeah. I have faith in you.
You guys do have two. You guys have like two half healers, so you have
Yeah.
like a full healer. Okay.
all right. So what are we doing now?
We ready to continue on down this tunnel, or shall we go back and explore what I had seen, or split up into two groups? A half healer for each.
Never
group.
split up. That never works out.
I kind of want to keep going down the tunnel.
I assume are the doors back on David's body?
No,
Oh.
No. they do not go back. They are used, and they are. So like what you saw when he did it was he took a patch off.
Yeah.
And he like placed the patch down on the ground, and then out from that patch sprouted a door like a tree.
Gotcha.
And it the patch below it is lost to the magic of animating, becoming the door.
Just a few more of those, and he'll be naked.
Yeah, like
Ooh.
he has on like leather armor, but he has this really raggedy looking robe that he clutches around his body. And you can see quite a few other of these patches on there, all having different little pictures on them. Ooh, poor David. Doors on that thing. Okay. All right. So, what are we doing, guys? You guys going straight? You guys going back? Who's taking point?
Can I just approach the corner? I assume that's just a corner there, right?
Yes, I fucked up in the map, but
Can I take a look around it?
you have dark vision.
I have 120 foot dark vision. Yes.
You got the good dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have special eyes.
It's your special.
I say we go forward because from the sounds I've heard in this cave, it sounds like this place might just loop around.
Mm.
So that is what you can see.
Okay.
You see, it just stretches on and keeps on. You see ways that turn on here, and
Oh, look at that. That's fancy.
I learned.
Okay, we've got a few more decisions ahead of us, guys.
Splitting up is
Co-DM is
always on the
getting
table.
What?
Co-DM is getting tired.
Night, baby. Are you going to bed?
Night night.
Yes, big
Sleep
tired.
well.
Is she clutching a blanket?
She is clutching a burp rag.
Closed in vomit.
Awesome.
Better.
Who?
Happens to me all the time. So y'all just gonna stand around, hang out?
I'm gonna start walking down this tunnel.
Which one? The one
The-
with me?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Let's go
straight.
together. I'll be your eyes. You and me.
All right, I'm gonna stop at that first tunnel intersection.
I'll let you know what I see.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Mhm.
All right.
Should write on it.
I should write on it. No.
So, who is? I assume you're in front.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I'm doing the looking.
Yeah. Okay. So if you are. Find.
It's a dead end. Check that out.
Nice.
Is there
This
anything in it that I can see?
looks- you can make a perception check.
That's gonna be a 5.
Not too much that you can make out of any value per se, but it looks kind of like it's like a collapsed. Yeah, very collapsed.
Dead end.
It's got no railing, so I mean, it's not like there was a minecart over there anyway.
We'll walk up to that next intersection.
Let's go.
Got my axe ready too, FYI. I'm prepared fully for battle.
Okay.
What do you see down there?
Appears to be another dead end. But there does seem to be a minecart.
This one is your passive is good enough to take this. You have pretty basic passive, but
Very.
but your passive allows
basic, bro.
passive protection allows you to see it allows you to tell that this one is like an actual cave that got this is an actual like usable minecart area that got collapsed in. That you can see like a skeleton or two under the rubble that were probably trying to escape as it caved in. They look old.
Old.
Yeah, like they've been for a while.
Not much to see here either. Shall we proceed?
The safety standards in this place were not very high.
Starting to wonder if we need to be worried about this.
You guys fought a
Cautiously
lot of
walking
people last week. And a lot of them came from this one.
That's what I expect.
So you're telling me that gnolls don't have OSHA?
Probably not. What are the rest of you guys just waiting for them to come back? Are they kind of pushing on themselves?
I'll be lagging behind. I didn't know if we wanted to move all of us at once.
I was waiting behind with the rest of the group, but
I'll
if
just
we're all
look in the
moving
tunnel
down the
back.
Happy Rail Trail,
We can double back and let you know what we see once we get to the corner. Then we can decide if we want to go one way or the other, maybe.
yeah.
It's an interesting idea. We should do that. But yeah, I'm gonna make steps towards the next intersection. What's behind door number 3?
A cave in.
Hey man, you guys are trapped.
I'm getting
No going
excited
back.
for that.
Roll dexterity.
Get an athletics check.
Hey man, I got a +4 in that shit.
It's about to be Indiana Jones.
I'm a very agile, big
Don't say
man.
that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I heard you're into bears.
Me?
I do like how fluffy they are. They're not too bad. Nice and big, stout animals. Can take a hit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the pudgy, hairy, gay guys.
We do not approve.
Don't approve. Well, I didn't say I was gonna make relations. I just like fur. What do you see down here? You see anything?
It looks like there may be a way through.
You see 2 doors. Or like a door. Closed.
A closed door.
See a closed door.
I'll see if it's open.
Yeah, I'm down.
Well, I can do that from here if you'd like.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
I think. Let me check. I think
Just
I've got something that does that.
Just stand behind me and then I'll kick the sumbitch open.
I can use my thaumaturgy and I can instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Okay.
In a 30-foot area, so I'd have to get a little bit closer, I think, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nah, it's pretty close. I guess it's up to you.
I cast open door.
Yeah. Can I attempt to open it with my thaumaturgy?
Yeah, you can try.
I'll give it a go then. I just I don't.
All right. So you see as Zerkix goes and he like picks his hand up and he tries to open the door and you kind of feel like this slight breeze and you hear locked.
Door's locked. Where's that key?
I got it right here.
Do you?
You want me to go open it or kick it?
Should we grab the others?
Yeah. I mean, if you think that we can't handle what could potentially be on the other side of that door, then yeah.
The rest of the party, you hear Philomir start laughing.
Okay.
And he looks up and he goes, "They tried to open the locked door." You probably could have heard it too, Glenn, with your special ears.
I'm sure it was a pretty loud boom.
No, it was kind of a like as if you just tried to like
Pull on a locked door.
as if you were trying to like. It more so sounded like someone like thought the door was unlocked and like they turned the knob and like walked into it as if it was going to open and it just like ran their whole body into it.
I mean, we can see if this key works.
You go for it, big man. I'll be right behind you. I'm gonna ready my weapon just in case.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up and see if I know how keys and locks work without feet.
If you need smaller hands, I can assist.
Okay.
Sausage fingers.
I punch a hole in the door.
I punch the initiative.
I cast punch.
Okay, so you go up and try the key, Jeff?
Mm-hmm. I sure do. Once.
Once. Why not twice?
You walk up and as you're looking for a place to put the key, you cannot seem to find one. The
Can't
keyhole.
find-
Has
Oh,
no
I can't-
keyhole.
No keyhole, huh? You know what to do, big man.
Cast punch.
Make a
cast-
keyhole.
I cast foot and ass on the door.
Okay.
And I'm not quiet about it. Putting everything I can in. I feel like this is gonna hurt though.
It could.
I feel like it's gonna hurt a lot. I'm about to look stupid as hell.
What's the door made of? You didn't even figure that out. What if it's metal?
Do you want to check to see what the door's made of?
Nah. It's too late. He's already casting it. Bro.
Hey Zerkix, what's this door made out of? Before I walk up to it and attempt the key.
Is my passive perception gonna do anything for me
What
this
are we
time?
fucking rewinding time here? What the hell?
You
You already tried the key.
That's what the GM just did. Or DM. GM.
What do you mean?
Fuck.
I didn't rewind time.
He didn't rewind time.
What's the door made out of, Grant? Dungeon Master.
God.
Did you want to check before you punched it? I mean,
Yes. We're in a mine, and I can only
Well-
assume it's made out of shitty wood, like the rest of this collapsed place.
roll a perception check.
Made out of orichalcum. You break your entire being.
I
It's
got a
made out of
16.
hardened lava. Okay. Did you want to try Zerkix, or are you just gonna let him do his thing?
I rolled a 1. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm not good for the investigation stuff.
So you
Mine
you,
is 0.
you looking at the door. It's very covered in like dirt and grime, and it looks to be made out of various things, Zerkix. But from what you could see, it could be really dirty wood. It could be stone, or it could be iron. It's just tin.
No idea, man. I've never seen a door before. I can't help you.
What is door?
What is door?
You mean to tell me the two of you don't know what you're looking at right now?
Two of you.
It's just me and you, buddy. I don't know why we're the ones investigating things either.
Am I
you
close
clearly
enough
don't.
to hear their voices echoing
it
through
is
the
made-
walls?
It is made of stone.
It's a stone door.
It's
Yeah.
made
I'm gonna say by now we've reached this corner.
As we
and
contemplated what to do about the door in
we're
front of us.
talking about a fucking door.
You all in the back just hear them like arguing about a door before one of you takes lead and says, fuck it.
I'm very slowly explaining to him to just attempt to open the door.
That's not nice.
Please.
Bullshit. That is not
We would appreciate if you opened the door.
I'm gonna remember that.
You hear
Without-
Ness from the background
without
holler,
saying
"Did you
anything."
try turning the knob?"
At about this point, as he starts to say, as he starts to end, we would appreciate if you'd open the door. And you go in. That's not nice. You see out of the corner of your eye as as your friend starts around the corner.
Welcome to our hallway with the door.
Did
Not
you
open
try
yet?
turning the knob?
It's
I heard
locked.
you try open it like fucking 2 tunnels back.
It's locked. It's made of
locked door.
stone.
There's no keyhole.
He won't try to open it. Just
No
like a normal
keyhole.
person.
I can't-
No
there's no spot for the key to go in.
Are you
Barbarian
telling me?
tries to use key.
It's made out of stone. I can't kick it.
Stabbing the door with the key. It's not working.
Why ain't this doing it?
Who's the one with Eldritch Blast?
I do
One
have
down
that. I know I have that.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Hmm.
I'm gonna hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
You said the door's made out of stone.
Yes.
It's locked.
There is another place where you saw 2 doors.
Grant, we're gonna open this one. You need to understand the mystery of the stone door. Obviously, we're gonna be here for an hour.
Unless somebody else wants to try and open this damn door. I
Does
know
it have
the
a
spot
handle?
with 2 doors on it.
He
Does it
hasn't
have a
mentioned
handle?
whether there's a handle on it or not.
It has a
I
handle.
was told there was no
There's-
spot for a key.
It has a handle, but there's no spot for a key.
Is
I will-
there a goddamn
I
handle on
will
this
attempt-
door?
To open the door like a normal person. Is it locked?
It
It
was
is
locked.
locked.
Yeah, because
It
I
is
tried to
locked.
open it with my spell.
As you try to open it, the knob turns and you push into it, and it feels as though there is a block on the other side folded in front of it, preventing entry. It would probably unlock from the other side.
Bro, listen to me, big man. We're gonna use our combined strength here. We're gonna push this door. I feel like
No.
we can do it.
Is there enough space for the 2 of us to fucking kick open the door?
Not kick. We're gonna push on it.
Push on it. All right. Big, strong, push hard.
We're both gonna push on the door as hard as we can, just to see if it moves.
All right, who's in front?
In front.
Yeah, who's
I'm in
like-
front.
I'm in
Okay.
front. I have more
No,
strength than you.
Ugh. All right, fine.
Okay, DJ, roll with advantage on trying to push the
Door
door.
opening.
I whisper behind him, like, it ain't so easy, is it?
I feel like there needs to be another skill class on here. Door opening.
I rolled a 14.
You start
Not moving.
pushing into it, and it just doesn't seem to want to give. The more you push on it, the more it feels like, because like the handle turns and like the door like goes,
Partially opens. Yeah.
but it like gets caught by something behind it.
So I thought maybe we could push it open, but it looks like it's not happening.
Listen, I have this busted ass key. There's
It's
2
not
doors
busted.
back from the way that I came.
The key
It
now,
probably is
quite a
busting him
few-
jamming it into that door.
now has quite a few scratches on it.
No, let me ask this question. Are we sure it's a push door?
I'm
Did you
tired
try
of your door
pulling?
questions. I'm tired of your goddamn door
Is
questions.
that the key right there? Are you holding it up to me? That key?
Yeah, that's the key.
This key? And
I
I'll,
have a
I'll
key.
grab it. I'll grab the key.
Make a
Gotta be-
strength check, motherfucker. Holy-
You're not the one to call that.
Make it's for it's an acrobatics check versus it's dex check to dex check, no acrobatics. It's just dex to dex roll.
Can I attempt to persuade him to give me the key?
For me to take the key.
If you're trying to snatch it from his hand and he is actively
Not
resisting,
letting me.
Do
Yeah.
you want the key?
Yeah, this key right here. I was like, and I want to just grab it from your hand.
Well, I mean, you could say, please.
No,
Do you want the key? You don't want the key?
I'm grabbing it from you. I'm not asking.
Drop the key on the ground.
Yeah, I grabbed it then because that's what I was doing.
This dick.
Breathe, Jeff.
You want to stay here at this door for a little while, and we'll go check out the other part of the cave?
I've been trying to say to go back to what I discovered before with the key.
oh my god.
I have the key now.
You
Alright.
now have the key.
Congratulations.
Looking over it is a little scuffed and starting to bend.
All right. So are we going back?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Who is taking point?
I'll take points since I'm already in the front there.
Do you know where you're going?
Sandster knows the
Figure
way.
going back. Figure we were
Going-
going back
Are we
through,
gonna go back the way that I was talking about?
Yeah, we're going to your
Yeah.
room.
Let's go. I'll show you. It's right this way. It's a quick, easy walk. It's a little tight and narrow, but we'll get there.
Jeff shows you the way. We walk back the way you came into the side room.
Teleport.
Yeah. You guys go back to the side room. I'm gonna put most of you in one spot, and I'm gonna put one of you in the other one so that you guys can see. So Jeff takes you. For the sake of brevity, you are all in this room, and he says that up there is the room that has where I found the key. And you guys can see this room because you've already been there. As you're walking through, you guys walk back through the winding tunnels. You guys back where you came. You walk. Look back around here. Let it load. It's gonna take 10 fucking years to move all of you guys.
You know what? I think I
Well,
want
it
to go
still
back to the
takes
other
shorter
door.
than trying that door again.
I want to go back to the other door. Let's all go back.
Okay, you can all go back. Wow, that is really far behind.
Jeff, are you wearing a League of Legends shirt?
Yes,
Why?
because it was in my closet and it was the one I grabbed.
What the fuck?
There you go.
You never played Singed in your life.
Best singed NA.
All right.
You're right.
So
It's
You
a shirt
guys-
that I got though.
you guys walk back through this room. You walked back down through the tunnel. You walked through here, and he walked you up this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You walked through this narrow, one-person wide hallway. As you're crawling through it, there's more crumbling rocks. There's more crumbling rocks. There's more partial skeletons underneath them, and it just looks like something very unpleasant happened around.
Maybe it's your internet. 'Cause
Okay.
Your camera's lagging too.
Maybe. I do not know.
Yeah, your.
I have a
camera's
lot of
like
things
second
open.
behind.
I have a lot of things open. Yeah,
Ness,
this has to
looks around to the
ping,
group and asks
come
them
back,
to
ping again.
Oh yeah, it is like. I probably.
Ness looks around to the group and asks them to keep an eye peeled for a cowbell.
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 Yeah, cowbell.
He needs more cowbell.
He's working on a new piece. He's got a fever, the only prescription.
Okay, so he walks you. So he walks you into this office area. And he shows you that there are two doors and an office looking space. And he points out where he found the key, and he shows you the skull. And he shows you the skull of that's on the desk that looks to be that of like a ram. What do you do now? Two doors.
Not loaded on my screen.
Yeah, I see.
Does that
Oh.
ram skull still
Buffering.
have some horns on it?
What do you guys see?
Loading screen.
Buffering. Boofing.
Great.
Oh, it just kicked me.
What about now?
Now
There
I
we
see,
go.
I see.
Now I see
probably
everything.
Now
more
I
than
see
think.
it all.
I feel like we see what we're not supposed
I
to.
don't-
Yeah, I don't think
yeah,
I'm supposed to
You
know about
probably
that.
do. Yeah.
I don't see anybody.
Oof.
I don't see any-
Spoilers!
I see the people.
Cricket noise.
What about now?
Yeah.
For some reason, I want to look at the door on the right. I don't know what it is about it.
Yeah, man. I got this weird ass feeling going through my bones.
Very intriguing.
Can we rewind time?
Yes, please.
We need time Jannies.
Time Jamie. Not the time Jamie.
Okay.
Every good story has time Jannies.
No.
All right. So, what do
Yeah,
you
I'll
guys
just
do?
pick the right door. I mean, we might as well. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too late now. Is it locked?
Is it
Try to
locked? Well,
Try to open it.
first off, when we enter that room, do we see anything that maybe he didn't see when we enter?
No, he rolled a natural 20.
Oh, that's right, he
Sweet.
did. Okay, yeah, let's just cruise on through that door.
He walked in that room in Batman vision.
of the rocks.
He activated his Batman vision when he walked in there from like Arkham Asylum.
My
What
God,
about you?
I'm just-
exactly 3 grams of charcoal dust.
I'm working on-
covering this office space.
I'm working on my past experiences with the man, and I just spent about 20 minutes in front of a stone door with him.
you act like it was my fault.
Okay, so who tries to open the door?
Your boy.
Great. You go to
So
open
there
the
goes
door.
another hour of our playtime.
And it's made of stone and it's locked.
Redemption.
You go to open the door, and it opens right up.
I love
Okay.
it. Let's keep walking. I'm walking. I'm walking with a purpose.
I'm walking here.
Got a 50% success rate.
Hell yeah.
Unfreeze.
Force
All
one,
right.
me one.
And you find another door.
Oh God.
Yay!
What do? You sweating bullets.
This one's a little more. This one looks a little more enforced.
Do I see a keyhole?
Sweating bullets.
Yeah, it has a keyhole. Yeah,
I just tried opening it normally.
great. It opens.
I love it. We're walking here. I'm fucking trucking
First
in
door
this
was made of wood. Second door was made of stone. Great. You walk.
The
into it.
third door.
Walking. We're doing it. I'm loving this. I'm feeling life.
God damn it.
Look, a third door. I open it normally. I don't even feel like I should have to say that.
You just charge into the room then.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm going in.
Great. You
I'm
guys
following close
follow in
behind.
one by one
Good.
behind
Thank
the
you.
monster.
Appreciate you. Even though you fucking did your little.
Did what, bro?
Okay, so it's Xanster. It's Zerkix. Who's next?
This.
Okay. Then who?
Then me, then Shadow, and then the two AFKs.
And Glenn and Shadow. And Frill and Flynn will take up rear. You guys will not see anything moving. I have it frozen.
You bitch.
Great. Jeff, you said you just charge right in, right?
Yeah, I just walk in.
I'm walking.
What do I
Alright.
see?
I'll tell you what I see.
Big old
Oh my
giant pussy.
So you, Jeff, make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, do I see it or not?
If you're just
That's
charging
important.
in.
Yeah, I'm just charging it.
Uh,
Let's see. It just says I have an advantage on dex saves against effects that I can see while not being blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
I need you to make a perception check.
Perception check.
And then a dex saving throw.
We're gonna go with a fat 6 on that perception throw.
Then no, you
Yeah,
don't.
saving throw.
Then no, you don't. Then no, you don't see anything.
So
That would catch your attention. No.
no advantage on my
bat.
dex. You say
Dex.
10
You are grappled by the chest.
by the
As
chest.
it springs to life from the noise of it coming around. You now see as you walk in, as you kicked open the door, Zerkix, you see corpses all on the ground surrounding this chest with a stained red floor around this giant chest.
I think there's a mimic in here.
So, Jeff,
Are you even able to speak at this point? Are you being choked out by the chest?
he can
I have no
speak,
idea.
But I need you all to roll initiative.
See, this is your opportunity to make the mimic a door.
You're right. I could have.
You were devoured by the door.
I open the door normally. It eats you.
It grapples you to death.
Glenn, what's your roll?
8.
I have to roll for them, right? Jeff, what did you roll?
We should probably just do initiative by our marching order since we're in a fucking hallway anyway. Truthfully.
Yeah, you guys can do that too.
That
'Cause,
works.
I mean, if someone gets if like Flynn rolls a fucking 20, what's he gonna do?
Wait.
Trample
So
everybody.
he'd be last anyway.
He's gonna stand there for his whole turn and go, "What's happening?"
Why do I hear screaming?
Are there any ears?
Already in a line. Fuck it. At least I'm okay
So-
with it if everyone else is.
So where on this map am I exactly then? Am I like in front of the chest then?
Right? Yes.
You're being grappled by the
You're being
chest.
grappled by the chest. You're not behind it.
It's behind you.
No, I understand all of that, but if what you guys are seeing and you plan your
We're in a
movement to
hallway.
go around me,
We don't see anything.
I can see you. They can't.
Zerkix can
Okay.
see you. So what you guys hear more so is Zerkix, you see as he just kind of charges boldly into the room, he this thing springs to life and catches him off guard as he gets grappled by the chest, and he seems to be like sticking to it as he's trying to like push away from it. But as he pulls his hands up, it kind of like sticks, and he seems to be in a bit of trouble.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
just a bit.
Did he let
It's
out a
not that
squeal when he got grabbed?
It's not that serious.
Didn't see it coming.
In arena school, we do this all the time.
We do this all the time.
What? Get grabbed from behind by a mimic?
But from the front. You have to graduate the front school before you can go to the behind.
I feel like if you fail to graduate, you're probably just dead.
That too. All right, so Jeff, you are grappled, which means your speed is 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus of speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated, and the condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as it doesn't matter. You cannot move. You are being held in place. You can you can burn an action to try to escape the grapple, which you would roll a athletics check, which you're good at. But because it seems to be sticky, you have disadvantage on the grapple check. So you can still just attack straight out, but
I can?
yeah, you can attack. You're being like held by it, but you can attack.
Bite
at
at his ankles.
disadvantage.
Like with my axe and shit?
Yeah, you can attack. It's just a disadvantage.
Poke him
All
in the
right.
eye.
All right.
So,
Do I have any knowledge of these creatures?
make an Arcana check.
15.
You know that this is probably a mimic, and judging from the size, is probably a giant. The sticky aspect of it leads you to believe that it would probably be a giant mimic, as well as the fact that it is just larger than a normal chest. So Joffrey, it is going to bite down on you, and it is going to swing in on you with its pseudopod. So
Kiki.
it rolls. No, it rolls a natural 1 on its pseudopod attack. It rolls a natural 1 on its bite attack.
Am I free?
Time to retire that die.
No.
Truthfully, the mimic was the one who was surprised.
I guess so. I guess as it like grapples you and it hasn't seen beings for quite some time. As the look around the rooms shows that these corpses seem to be very, very old. And it is just so hungry and it gets so worked up and so excited that it even managed to grab you that it tries to just swing in at you and it is going wild and it just misses both times, even though you are tight in its grasp. Jeff, what do you do?
I am going to rage.
Okay.
I'm very upset, not very stoked.
Okay.
But it's grumpy.
And I will swing my axe with disadvantage.
Okay.
That's probably quite disadvantaging.
Should have just broke the grapple, bro.
Never mind. That's something else. All right. So it'll be a 7 to hit.
It taking you off guard and you managing to swing out. You try to break an arm free of this tight grasp, and you just can't manage to get your arm. And as your arm starts to move to swing your axe, it just slams it back into your body. Zerkix, what are you gonna do? Seeing this transpire.
I'm going to relay to the person behind me, Ness, I believe, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna relay to him what is going on quickly, and then I am going to approach it on its left side.
Okay, how close?
I'll just get right up next to it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use Wrathful Smite and then attack it.
Okay.
Why is it doing that? Okay. It's a 21 to hit.
It hits. Okay, roll damage.
I've got 2 damages listed for mine. Do you know why? I don't think I had that last week. They both say slashing, but
I mean, it could be if you're using it as a one-handed weapon or a two-handed weapon. Is it like a 1d8 or a 1d10?
it's yep.
Yeah, 1d8 is regular swing, and then the dice above it is if you're two-handing the weapon.
Okay, that makes sense. Where's the 8? So that would be a 1, and then the Wrathful Smite is an additional d6. Which is 2 more.
All right.
And if it's a creature, it has to make the wisdom saving throw or it's frightened until the turn ends.
Ooh, okay.
The spell ends.
What's the
Or
save?
until the spell ends, sorry. It's a concentration for up to a minute.
What's the save on that?
14.
Ooh, no. Nope. It rolled a 3. So it is now frightened of you.
So as an action, it has to make a wisdom check against my spell save DC to steal its resolve and end the spell.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Otherwise, it tries to. It will not willingly move closer to you, and it has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. Okay.
But am I free though?
Nope.
Should be easier to get free now. that was my intention.
Are any of
Alright,
us
Ness.
ever free?
Man, that got dark.
Having heard haven't heard what was going on, I just hollered to the rest of the group, shit's fucked up out here, and I'll make
Shit's
my
whacked
movement out. I'll make my movement out to just out to the opening. I'm gonna see if I can find a sword from one of the bodies.
Okay. Make a perception check. That will be your action.
All right. I got an 11.
From what you can see currently, you don't see any swords on anybody.
All right. See, I'm within range there. Let's go ahead and should be able to let's go ahead and cast my breath weapon.
Is it a bonus action?
Oh, that is an action in combat. So bonus action. Oh fuck. Okay. Can I move a little closer and use well, it says 2-weapon fighting, so I don't think I can do that either.
No.
Let's just go ahead and cast Bardic Inspiration then. We're gonna go ahead and give it to Zerkix.
Okay.
And 6. You have 3.
So, Zerkix, you can add a 3 to save or attack roll. Basically anything that you'd roll a D.
A
Once.
D20.
Yeah.
You broke up. Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Yep.
That's gonna end me.
All right, Glenn, what do you do?
Run into the room. Assess the situation. 5, 10, 15. I don't think I could get close to it.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I have to move through one of them. Can I help try to free him from being grappled as an action? Or at least give him advantage or something and try to break out of it on his next turn?
Yeah, you can. You can attempt to. You can attempt to try and break the. You can attempt to pull him out of the grapple. I'll let you do that. It'd be an athletics check.
All right. About a fat 26.
Yep.
It's gonna be like pulling off a band-aid, bro. You ready?
Let's do this.
So as you're trying to break free, you see your compatriots start to rush in. You see Ness rush in, and he's kind of looking around the floor, and he's like looking for a something. You don't know what he's looking for, and he like looks up, and you see him just like stare Zerkix in the eyes as he starts to play a little ditty, and you see him kind of like looking up. He's like, yeah. He's like, yes, we are looking up. And as you're watching this gleams form in Zerkix's eye, you hear Glenn rushing in saying, it's going to be like just ripping off a bandit as he like grabs like around your waist, and he basically like almost like what is it? Suplexes you backwards as he just straight out of the grapple.
You should have shapeshifted into a bear first, and he might have coom.
Gonna give you a bear hug.
I come on,
Hey,
mimic.
big boy.
Good night. I love you.
All right, Julia, what do you want?
I'm not eating.
So I'm gonna move up.
Charlie.
You have you do have like ranged weapons.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
Good night.
Good night.
Say good night.
Good enough.
Yeah.
It is
Off you go.
it is in combat with something that is around it. So if you land your hit, you do get that sneak attack bonus.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna use my bow.
Okay. Okay.
Do I roll for hit?
Yep. Roll D20. It hit. Go ahead. Roll damage plus your sneak attack damage.
Sneak attack.
You roll another D6
Another D6.
or 2d6. You roll 2d6 because 2 additional d6 because you are level 3.
2 additional.
So sharp bow. With that, I end up
16.
damage.
Yeah.
Rushing in behind you, and right as you pull Xanster out of the way, right as he's like out of the way, you see Shadow rush in, and she takes out her swordboard and she lets out a shot, and it just pierces straight through the thing, kind of breaking the bark in, hitting it for a good chunk. Furlong going to rush in, and he's going to just do what warlocks do. And he hits.
That's supposed to be.
Does it
As
start
it-
with an E and end with an Eldritch
as
blast?
it cracks black, as it cracks back from the shot of the arrow, you see just like green flame like kind of burn up and get shot straight across the way and rack it in the face. D10.
Doesn't he have a pet? Or does he not casted that yet?
He has to summon it, and I'm not going to be the one that summons it the first time.
Oh, it takes an hour to cast. What?
It takes an hour to cast. He has to do it outside of combat. So that happens. Then I love when people aren't here. I love it.
I mean, one of us can just play it if you want. I don't care. Like, I'll play Gavin if you want me to.
And then he again, he doesn't have. Oh, never mind. He you see Gavin kind of hone in on a. He starts palming this radiant energy in his hand, and as he looks up, you see this bright light slam forward at the creature and hits. And so as this bolt hits like in its like mouth, as it kind of like reels back from the hit, it starts to glow with this radiant energy, and it and you all, whoever attacks it next has advantage on their attack against it. Casted guiding bolt. Okay. Mimic's turn. It's kind of reeling back from all this onslaught as it wasn't quite prepared for all of you to charge its shit. It is going to. It looks around. It has to. When does it make its roll there? Or
it just says
it has to use its action to.
Yeah, hang on. Let me
Do it?
look again real quick. I think that's what it said. As an action, that has to make the wisdom check against the DC. Yeah.
What's the DC?
14.
All right, it rolled an 18. So it manages to steal its nerves from being frightened, getting resolved from it, but it takes its whole turn to do that. And it. Let's get. So, yeah, and with that, it kind of just looks around and readies up. Jeff, it is your go.
Am I free?
You are free.
I have no disadvantages.
No, I don't believe you do.
And you said something about the next attack on it gets an advantage?
Has advantage, yep.
I'm gonna frenzy attack.
Okay.
So
No, I'm really angry.
really pissed off about all that. Trying to
Guilty
see.
boy.
For some reason, the reckless isn't on here for me to read it. Like, it's not on my page anymore for some fucking reason.
Frenzy attack is when you activate rage, bro.
No.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I have to be in rage for it.
You can go into a frenzy when you rage.
Fuck, that's not what it said. What the fuck?
When you rage, you can choose the frenzy, and then for the duration of your rage, you can make a weapon attack as a bonus action as well as your normal one.
Well, shit. I guess I don't do that then. Trying to find reckless because that also does some shit for me.
You don't have reckless attack.
Yeah, I do. I got it at like level 2.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
It's under his features.
Yeah, it's under feats.
There we go.
You already have advantage though.
Yeah, I guess it don't matter. So I'll just make the one singular attack on it.
Mm-hmm.
With the great axe.
Mm-hmm. 11? I got advantage. I forgot. I didn't roll twice. 11? So, as you reel back to make a swing with it, prepping for this, it managed to backstep out of the way as you slam it to the ground. Zerkix, your go.
Is it made of metal?
It looks to be made of metal, but it is.
I mean, I know mimics, they just take the form of the object, so I didn't know if that meant that it inherited the properties of.
It's not technically made of metal. It just looks like it's made of metal, or it just looks like it has some metal on it.
Okay. So no. Okay. I am going to. That changes things. Damn it. I'm just gonna hit it with a booming blade.
Okay.
So. Normal attack effects. So. So that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Yep, it hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
It's gonna be 8 damage,
Okay.
and then it also now has the booming blade effect. If it moves before the spell ends, it takes 1d8 thunder damage
Okay.
until the start of my next turn. And then can I take a bonus action?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on myself,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Ness, your go.
Can I pull my dagger as part of my movement?
What do you mean pull it?
Well, I have a dagger in my equipment.
You can equip it as a bonus
Right.
action.
Equip it as a bonus action.
Mhm.
All right. Then I equip it, and I want to use it as a throwing weapon.
Okay.
So would I just roll for?
Attack. You're within range, yeah.
All right. That was a 6.
Okay. Yeah. Actually,
Wait. Okay. Okay. So that I rolled a 6, but is there like something else that I have to add to that, or
you would add +1 to it.
+1? Okay. So 7.
Okay, so as you take your dagger out in attempt to try and connect to some damage, you chuck it into the fray, and it hits on the wood, but it doesn't seem to have done anything as it kind of flips it back off of itself.
All right. And being that I've done both my action and my bonus action, I will end my turn there.
Glenn.
Can I hit it from here? Or do I have to move?
It's big, so
It's taking up 4 spaces, right?
yeah, no, it's really big. You can hit it.
All right.
Just not with a throwing dagger.
I'm gonna. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna hybrid transform.
Okay.
It's like I gotta go in and edit my character every fucking time.
You have to edit your character.
You have to change my character sheet.
Can you just have 2 sheets?
No. Well, I mean, not on.
You can open one at the
on-
beginning of the game and just have it in 2 different tabs. But if
Yeah,
he
that's
does
what I was
stuff if he does stuff in the one form, it's not going to transfer over to the other form.
True.
If he uses like his abilities, it's a pain. But
That's a bonus action, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Claw attack it.
Okay.
9.
You swing in, and your claws are able to like make way into the quote unquote wood, but it just seems to like look at you as it kind of like flings its hatch like open, and your claws just go wide. And you don't manage to make any definitive damage back to it.
That's all I got. My actions.
All right, Shadow.
I'm going to use my short bow again.
Okay.
$14.
Yeah, roll damage.
10.
With your 2 extra d6 of sneak attack.
17.
Go. From behind you guys, so you guys are trying to make way, and no one's seeming to do anything. You see another arrow fly straight through, and manage to catch it on the side, and it like makes way into it, and it gets like stuck like in the top of what looks to be its hatch or whatever, what have you, the top of the chest. Frillmere is going to go hit it with an Eldritch Blast. He is not going to hit it with an Eldritch Blast as he goes, like fires off another shot going wide in this cramped space. He's getting
Careful.
like
Ceiling
trying-
collapse.
trying to get around. So Flynn is going to charge in with his battle axe, and he is going to double grip it, and he is going to swing in on it. He's going to hit, and so he does uno momento, por favor, as I try to find where this. To these. Okay, so he swings in. Hit it for 15. This thing's looking really hurt. As he swings in on it, he like carves into the hood of this trunk, and as he like cuts into it, you see this flash of like divine light as it just like crashes down and smites it as his battle actually digs deep into as it just digs deep into this creature's being, and it starts to like kind of struggle and flail underneath the pressure of the axe just being pushed in. And then with that, he is going to burn his channel divinity. So, and Xanster is going to get 8 temporary hit points. Zerkix is going to get 9 temporary hit points.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Temp hit.
that'll be his turn. So it'll be the Mimic's turn. With everything going on, no longer being frightened by you, but had been frightened by you, Zerkix. He is going to attempt to grapple you.
Hmm.
And
Is that considered an attack?
no. He's just going to attempt to like grab you.
It's considered a hug.
Considered a hug.
It's not my kind of hug.
It's a struggle snuggle.
Wow. Okay. So, and as he attempts to grab at you desperately, you manage to step back, your body feeling better than it has in years. This pulsing radiant energy, these wonderful tunes that have
I'm inspired as well.
brightened your day. And he just goes in, and you're feeling so good. You look up, and you just like anime flip out of his reach, and you're just like,
It's like,
and it
fix
is
my hair.
yeah. Yeah, just smooth it back. Jeff, it's your go.
Going in for another axe attack.
Get
Hopefully this time hitting them motherfucker. 14.
you hit. Roll damage.
$12 damage.
You want to kill him?
God, I was not ready for that.
This wasn't supposed to take that long, but a lot of misses happened.
A lot of misses have happened. Yes. I would like to grapple him, pick him up off the ground, slam his ass into the fucking wall.
Okay.
So aggressive.
He's big mad.
He grabbed me,
He touched me in places I didn't want to be touched.
and he was sticky.
I was about to say, meanwhile, he does like one of those sticky frog things as he just kind of flips down the wall.
So you see this big raging Goliath just grip this equally large mimic, and as he like starts to squeeze it in his arms, it starts to like kind of lose form and starts to contort and change. And before it can revert fully back, the Zancer just chucks it against the wall and just there's a resounding smack into it. It just falls limp on the ground, pooled in its own like blood, mixing with the dried blood of all the people it had killed beforehand.
That's hot.
So, what do you guys wish to do now?
Ness wants to go find his dagger.
Okay.
He's in the form of a
30.
chest, which means he's attached to a chest. Did the chest survive?
It kind of you can loot it if that's what you're.
Yeah, I
worried
just
about. You can
what
loot
came out of that bad boy.
Yeah, let's get a look inside there.
All right.
See, there was a spleen.
Roll. Roll. Perception checks. Roll perception checks for me. See what you guys can find.
All of us.
Or as a group, you can roll and give me an average either way.
Average is probably better. I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
really
know.
bad at this.
I got a 17, if that helps.
I got a 10.
Got an 8.
8.
Glenn?
Am I rolling?
Stop looking at porn.
Oh shit, I forgot to add on. Sorry, that's a 19.
I got
Very
16.
Okay. You guys managed to find
2 copper.
2 full copper.
The copper was mimics.
I want a
Ooh,
pet
Guys.
mimic.
babies.
You know what you could do with a pet mimic?
I
Detect
was
magic
actually
doesn't
thinking
work on
about
those.
that.
Detect magic doesn't work on those. You guys find. Okay. Do you want me to distribute it out for you individually, or are you all grown adults and can figure it out yourself?
It's probably going to take us an hour, but we could do it.
True.
All right.
Depends
So
what it is.
as a group, you find 2,005 copper pieces. You guys find
What?
59 gold pieces. You find 492 silver pieces. You find a bloodstone. You find 2 quartz. And you find 1 star rose quart. You find 1 burning hand scroll, and you find 1 mage hand scroll that fizzle on use.
Can you go over the coins again real quick? I got the copper.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, just
you don't all
was-
get this. This is your total as a group.
Yeah, I'm just writing it down.
it was 2005 copper, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
59 gold pieces and 492 silver pieces. No, you cannot round them up to just gold pieces.
Why do you do this?
You want to say the gold pieces again?
59.
59.
59. Okay.
Couldn't have made it 69. Just dumb
You
me.
can take them to a bank or town, and they will divvy them down to just gold pieces for you. But until that point, you have them as loose change because you have no bank in the cave.
Someone just want to carry all this and we can divvy it up later. Does anybody got a magical bag or anything?
No one has
Nope.
a magic bag.
Damn.
You guys can attempt to divvy it up. Yeah. You guys can divvy it up later, or I can just give you guys a total of split. For the coin. As for the scrolls, who wants those? Got Burning Hands scroll or Mage Hand scroll? I, as a DM, would recommend not the Barbarian, probably, because his spell casting is zilch. So
Oh, you actually need
prob-
spell casting to use the scroll?
no, but he doesn't have like a spell casting like modifier.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have like, if I were to give him an item that had like a spell on it, like barbarians just don't have.
Gotcha.
Also, while they're raging, they can't do any magic.
I'll take the burning hand if you guys don't mind, since I'm up in range to use that.
Frilmir says he passes because he already knows it.
Well, there you go. I guess I don't know. Ness, do you have spell casting? You might be able to make use of it.
Of Burning Hand?
Yeah.
Oh, and I already have.
Yes,
What
you
what
already
is what is the effects of that? Like,
It's just a big ass cone attack, ain't it?
It's a cone attack. It's
So-
what
It's what he
Frilmir,
used last week
it's what Frilmir used in the hallway last week.
when he vaporized everything.
oh, that'd be kind of cool. At least once, at least, you know.
Hey.
You go ahead and take it.
You get it one.
All right.
Okay, and then Mage Hand. Shadow already has it passed. Any other?
Was that pass for Frilimir?
He could take it, but he kind of like gestures to the rope and says,
I'll take it. Unless anybody else wants it.
No, go ahead.
Frilmir is more interested in some of the gems. Got Bloodstone.
Spellcasters usually need gems for stuff.
You got Bloodstones, 2 quartz, and Star Rose quartz, which are all worth. All those gems are worth 50 gold each, depending on the seller.
How do I add that to my inventory?
What?
It's fine. I just keep a separate list for now.
So you guys can divvy up the stones and coins later, or I can divvy up the coins. You all have to choose the deviation of the stones and such, because that's because I can't just divvy those out.
Okay.
Or you guys can talk about it in the D&D chat later. As for now, let's push on, because it is already 8. So, what do you guys do now that you have
Murdered a chest in cold blood.
murdered 3 doors and a chest?
Not cold blood. It touched me.
You're not bleeding, are you?
I'm better than bleeding. I have more HP than what I walked in this room with. So I'm walking to that next door.
Did I find that dagger?
Roll a perception check.
Probably gonna be a 1.
He needs that dagger.
It was given to me by my father, so 17.
Then I wouldn't recommend throwing it. Yeah, you find it.
Do whatever I want, bitch.
Panic.
Okay. Same old, same old.
Same old.
Yeah.
Same old. Second burst.
Travel
Just
is a
like
troop.
first.
A little bit louder and definitely fucking worse.
All right. So as you get to the door, who's getting to the door?
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Do you attempt to open it?
Like a normal individual.
Fantastic.
Certain individual.
It's locked.
Oh, this is the bane of your existence.
No.
Locked
somebody-
doors.
Somebody wanted a key so badly. Well, I just wait until everybody else gets up here then.
Okay.
Hey, dude with the key. Yeah, that's you.
Who?
He's in titty land.
Welcome back.
You mean welcome back?
We need your key.
I don't have the key.
You took it.
No, he dropped it, remember?
Oh my god, did you tell me it's back there?
He said he
got the key,
grabbed
bro.
it and then he had the key.
You're telling me the key's back at the
No.
other door.
I dropped the key and he said, "Oh, well, I just grab it then," because that's what I was doing originally. And then he said, "I have the key." He has the key.
I don't have the key, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I guess our mission is done here, boys. Let's wrap this shit up. Go home.
Weren't we supposed to be doing this for somebody?
I can't, it's so hard to pull things out of my pockets with bear claws.
I'm sure Xanster will dig around in your pockets for
Can you
you.
dig in my pocket for me, bro?
Yeah, I'll dig all up in them pockets. Where they at? Is it behind
That's,
you? Is that where your pocket is?
One of them.
That's not a key, bud.
A little deeper.
Let's reach around in there. See what we find. I'm digging in his pockets. Do I get his key?
Okay. Yeah.
You get us something.
I try to use the key like a normal human being would. Whatever
Okay.
perception I have of that.
Xerxes is just sitting in the chair watching them in disgust.
Okay.
Does the key work?
Yeah. The key
Do I
works.
open the door? I open
The-
the door like a
You
normal human.
unlock the lock.
I
Who the
open
fuck puts a
door.
key for a door in the room with the locked door?
It was hidden.
Well, do you keep your keys in your house?
Was it hidden?
Yeah, you don't keep your
It
keys
was
in the
hidden.
house.
Yeah, I keep the keys
Not
in my
if you
house.
know.
Well, you're keeping it in
Not
the
that
room
you
with
know,
the locked
yes,
door.
it is hidden.
The lock's on the outside.
You ever locked your keys in the car? It's
No,
not a good situation.
not a retard.
You just ain't lived long enough to do it, my friend.
Say I've done it a lot.
Sucks
Not.
every time.
It's gotta suck. Wait, maybe I have. I don't
Somebody
know.
pull the damn door open, or I'm gonna come over there and do it.
I open the door. I walk, into the room like, I would walk into the hallway, not Leo busting in. Oh,
Now he's
You
scared.
gonna dial it back a little bit now.
I just walk in casually. It's a Monday. We just walking in,
We're just
Like
walking in this time.
like I own the place.
Been in this
Of
cave for
course.
like what, 10, 12 hours now? You're starting to be a little bit more cautious.
I mean, I just got tongue fucked by a sticky mimic. I'm a little worried about what could potentially be on the other side. Forgive
Tongue
me.
fucked.
This is an erotic campaign, Grant. I approve.
I guess so. I do my
You
best.
started it. I remember the first thing is the fucking bartender assuming me and Ness were gay.
I wasn't even there for that.
That's not sexual at all. He just asked if you guys were together.
A lot. Yes, a lot.
A couple winks.
He
I
asked.
mean,
He
damn
asked,
near
and,
cheers.
and you were the one that blew up about it. I mean,
I didn't blow
you're
up at
hiding
all.
something.
He wasn't even talking to me. He was talking to Ness. Oh, man,
Anyways.
this beautiful room.
Oh, I want those horns.
Hey. There's bones in here.
There's bones in here.
I
Do I
want
know
to
what
give
they
you a hug.
Do I know what they is?
Arcana check.
They're bones.
They're they're bones.
I've deduced that these are bones.
I rolled a nat 20, and I get a +3. So
That's
there's
okay.
that.
You could keep your +3.
Thought it was bad because when I rolled it, it had a B.
Nat 20. I now decipher your entire campaign.
Yeah, I'll get you the write up on it.
All right,
You
cool.
don't have to give him
DM me that
infinite
later.
information.
I don't need to share.
I'll give you the write up about it later.
You could literally be like, yes, they are bones. That's fine. You don't have to tell him everything.
No, I know I don't have to tell him everything. I'll just give him a write up of the in-depth nature of these bones later.
Oh
You have it all-
boy.
You have it all written up?
The magical bones?
As far as you know,
No. I just gave him some homework.
He might just write a novel about how they are just simply bones.
this is why DMs don't add atmosphere at all to any. It was just there to be like, hey, it's a.
I want to investigate that cup over there. Nat 20.
Give me this craftsmanship.
Who made it?
Who made this door? What is it made out of?
You sense that it's made of clay that is from Chernobyl and it is very radioactive.
Radioactive.
I want to eat it.
Is
I
it,
lick it.
is it a luminescent cup?
No, it just registers on a radioactive scale.
Ooh, neat.
You walk in, okay, and where the fuck is? I hate this.
I'm hiding. I'm asleep.
Hide.
I'm
I don't give a-
stealthing.
No sleep.
I'm a stealthy
Um,
bear.
You walk in. As you walk in, you see these two giant gnolls bickering with each other. They have not seemed to have taken too much notice of you. If they have not acknowledged you. They are too busy in their argument with each other. It is a bunch of gibberish to you guys. You guys are none of you speak Gnoll, yeah?
No.
Can I
Great.
No.
So
Can I do
They are-
comprehend language?
bickering back and forth. What is it? Is it a action? Is it a
It's a spell. I don't
First
know.
level spell.
yes? Is it an action? Is it a bonus action? Is it a reaction? How long does it take to cast?
It's an action.
Okay, so as they're bickering and talking, you start casting. And they start. So mark it down if you're casting it.
Yep.
Okay. And so as they're talking, they seem to be arguing over a. Yes, you see them. Well,
Say, fuck, I gotta make up a conversation.
yes. Who speaks no? Okay. Anyway.
Hard with comprehend language.
So, yes, but I didn't expect someone to actually burn a spell to understand what gnolls are talking about.
Let's just say pee pee poo poo.
So they are. Their gestures seem to be. They seem to be fighting as gnolls do. As you fizzle in mid conversation, Ness, they are yelling at each other, and it all very broken. Noel's language isn't very fluent, and they talk in what you gather is they are fighting over their mace. One of the gnolls has a flail on his side, and it has. You would have to make a perception check to see if you could see what. They are arguing over the mace, saying the gift I deserve. I deserve to be chosen. It is me who led us here this far, and it is you who is coward, sending out our lackeys when I wanted to be the one about. The other one was like, yes, but it is I who have the gifted weapon. It is I who have won favor with.
I throw a spear at Fang 1.
Hold on.
Yeah, what were you doing, bro? We're letting them have a conversation.
Okay, roll.
Well, I want to know what they're.
Roll. No, because this is mid conversation. So roll. See if you hit. As this goes through, they stop mid conversation. They look over to see you guys. So roll if you hit.
Well, that perception check, if you wanted to know, was 21. So.
Okay, you can see a flail that he is holding, that he is waving around. It has 3 spiked heads on it, and it is adorned greatly. And he is flinging it around his head as they were mid conversation. And as it is mid air, this spear comes flying in. And did you hit? What you roll?
I'm trying to roll the shit. 10.
No. So it slams in between the 2 rocks in between them, and they're mid conversation. And this one is holding the flail up, and they turn to you, and they both get this wicked grin on there. And Ness, you understand them say, he who kills the most gets the flail at the end. Go! And they rush you. Roll initiative. I guess if you guys want to start this fight at
8:16. That's probably not the wisest decision.
Seeing as you guys couldn't hit an armor class of 12. No, I don't think it's a very well conversation. So
That's good.
some of you could.
Some of us cast spells that don't even roll their hits.
I had to hit with a martial attack every time I do my spells.
That's true.
That's your
So-
bad idea.
Eat my ass, dude. But I hit.
I only swung once and missed once.
I'm just mad because you're not splattering people up against the walls.
I did last time.
All right, boys. Well, if that's if that's where we're trying to call this,
Probably should.
That's probably fair.
because you can't push it very much farther. Because we took so long with the mimic.
Door.
And the door, too.
What do you mean? The door boss?
Door boss too
The
strong.
door boss. You fought two great enemies, a mimic, and
A door.
you all have learned
Bet you $20 the next map
Just
doesn't have as
great.
many doors.